Janaki Kanta Smaranam Anjaneya Swami ki. The meeting of the Lord and the devotee is delightful and harmonious, bringing great joy to both the Lord and the devotee and all the others who are around as well. Who is here in this instance? Lakshmana. On seeing Hanuman, on seeing Hanuman's bhakti, on seeing Rama praise Hanuman unreservedly, Lakshmana understands the caliber of the devotion that Anjaneya has. Therefore, he immediately becomes friends with Hanuman. He feels very relaxed. The relaxation in Lakshmana comes not because he thinks, good, now I don't have to do all the work, somebody else is there to share the work. Double the work can get done. It is not 100% being divided into 250%. On the other hand, it is making it 200%. Rama can be served doubly. My job will be halved. Rama will be served in many more ways than what I could possibly do. Not only that, there is the complete and total absence of any jealousy of any sort there. I alone should serve Rama is not there in Lakshmana. On the other hand, he is happy that another one has joined. And on seeing Rama praise Hanuman in such a way, Lakshmana is very happy. He is happy, he is pleased in his heart. Lakshmana in a way is a senior. He's been there for a long time. He knows every detail of Rama. He knows how Rama would like things done. Everything he knows. When a newcomer joins in, there is always a learning period, transition and so on. And with Hanuman and the way Rama praises him, he knows there is no such transition period. Because in your corporate you may have transition, knowledge transfer, hand holding, withholding, all kinds of things will be there. In spirituality, such nonsense does not exist, because what is required is being in tune with the Lord. There is no learning required here. You don't have to learn His ways. If you are in tune with Him, you know His ways. Then and there, immediately you will know Him. You will not get to know Him over a period of time. Then and there, you will know Him because of the prema bhava that exists. Therefore, Lakshmana is very happy. Hanuman knows Rama, Rama knows Hanuman. Lakshmana seems to know both of them. So Rama leaves all the talking to Lakshmana only. When Shurpanaka came and asked, who are you? Rama gave a big self-introduction. When Hanuman asks, who are you? Rama tells Lakshmana, you tell him. Shurpanaka, who came with evil intentions, dubious intentions for her, Rama himself opened his mouth and explained everything. Ana, when Hanuman comes, Rama doesn't open his mouth, he tells Lakshmana to say. Why? He doesn't want unnecessarily Lakshmana talking too much to Shurpanaka. Ana, he wants Lakshmana to befriend Hanuman. He wants Lakshmana to become friends with Hanuman. He and Hanuman know each other heart to heart. There is no problem in that. Ana, Lakshmana should also know Hanuman Alya. Hanuman should know Lakshmana Alya. They should become pals. From this moment onwards, they are going to be working together. Adnala Bhagavan wants that unity, that sense of camaraderie between Lakshmana and Hanuman. Therefore, he doesn't say anything. He says, Lakshmana, you tell them the whole story. Lakshmana narrates the entire story. We are so and so, such and such, father, stepmother, exile, this, that and the other. Having lost Sita, we have come in search of Sugriva so that Sugriva may help us. Hanuman said, Sugriva is searching for you, you are searching for Sugriva. This is a match made in heaven. I will immediately take you to Sugriva. I shall immediately take you to Sugriva. And how does he take Rama to Sugriva? Until then, Rama has been walking But once Rama encounters Hanuman, Rama does not have to walk anymore. Hanuman carries Rama and Lakshmana on his shoulders, jumps one jump from the foothills to the top of Rishamukha Parvata. Dvarakinda Ramar Kannadai. It is not just the devotee who benefits from the Lord also benefits from the devotee. All the way he walked from Ayodhya up until Rishamukha Parvatam. After that, Rama was carried by Hanuman everywhere. Then in the war battlefield also Hanuman carried him. After some time Indra sent the chariot. Finally after the war Pushpaka Vimana was there to fly back to Ayodhya. Walking came to an end for Rama. Even the Lord's trouble come to an end when he meets the true devotee. The devotee's troubles are non-existent because he is a devotee, but the Lord's trouble come to an end when he meets the devotee. Here, what is the Lord's trouble? Meeting up with the devotee is his trouble. That is why he has come walking. Why has he come walking? He has to meet with everybody. Guru Varte Tyakta Rajyo Vyacharad Anuvanam. Srimad Bhagavatam Sri Shuka says, how did Rama come into the forest? Guru Varte Tyakta Rajya. He gave up the kingdom. For the sake of the Guru Arte, for the sake of the Guru, he gave up his kingdom. Guru, father, Guru, truth. And a Guru, valuable. Guru means that which is valuable. What is valuable? For what valuable, precious item did Rama give up the kingdom? Rama's coronation was planned by Dasharatha, very impromptu, then and there, suddenly tomorrow. Rama was not happy with that arrangement. What does Lord like? Everybody to be together. The Bhakta Sammelanam and the Bhakta Kootam irkanama. Bhakta Bhagavata crowd should be there around him. He finds his solitude only in the midst of his devotees. அதனாலதான் நாஹம்மசாமி வைகுண்டே அப்படின்லாம் சொன்னா. அப்போ Bharata was not there, Shatrughna was not there, Guha was not going to be there, Hanuman was not going to be there, Sugriva was not going to be there, Vibhishana was not going to be there. What kind of a coronation is this coronation? No need. Abdina Rama acted in such a way, created a drama, postponed it. He said, I will go and invite all my pals, my friends to come, and then with all of them I will be coronated. Adanala he came traveling, collecting. Bhakti Shikamani is like collecting. He was a bit of a gem collector. He had a hobby. He wanted to collect all the precious gems that were everywhere, scattered over the land. Where some of those gems were leaving. At least he got to meet them. Sharabhanga, Shabari, Agastya, Sutikshana, Bharadwaja, Valmiki. So many different rishis he meets, his bhaktas he meets. So here Hanuman takes Bhagavan up to the top of the mountain. Sugriva is waiting for news. Pata, these two people land there. Sugriva is a bit frightened. Hanuman, I only asked you to go and inquire about who those two people are. You brought them to our doorstep. Who are they? Is it safe to have them here? Abdina Sugriva is looking here and there and with his monkey chapalyam. Appa Hanuman tells him, these people are not to be distrusted. They alone, in fact, are to be trusted. In this entire world, if you should trust anybody, then these feet are the only things that you should trust, because these feet alone can give you all manner of sukha. You want sukha, you want shanti in this world, you are running up and down from fear of Vali. The Vali yaru appadina nama ellarume or Sugrivan dhaan. All of us are Sugrivas only. Who is the Vali that is searching, that is chasing us? Our own karma is Vali that is chasing us. Sugrivanuku matram enna achu? His karma only. Porada kalam, they were good friends. Vali and Sugriva were very good, affectionate family siblings. They were brothers. And a reversal of situations happened where, by mistake, when Vali had gone to fight with an Asura, the Asura ran into a cave. Vali chased him into that cave and told Sugriva, you don't come inside. The fellow is dangerous. You stay outside. I will be back. make sure nobody else comes in to help him. Initially he stationed Sugriva outside. The war battle took place for a long time. A stream of blood came out. Sugriva was afraid that Vali was injured, that Vali was killed, and the Asura was victorious. Why would he come to such a conclusion? That is what usually family does. They always think the worst of us. They never think good about us. They'll never think we are capable. They will always think we are not capable. Everybody else believed Vali. Sugriva alone had doubts. Suppose Vali was killed and Dundubi, the other Asura, was the one who has survived. Then I better hole up this cave. He rolled a big rock and sealed the cave and came home to Kishkinda. And when people heard the news, they thought Vali was indeed dead, so they coronated him. After a long time, Vali won the battle, came to see the cave mouth was shut. He kicked the rock out, came and saw Sugriva sitting on the throne. That was the breaking of their relationship. Oh, you cheat. You sealed me up in the cave so that you can become the king. No, that was not my intention. Who cares what your intention is? That is what you ended up doing. Enmity began. Karma tha, prarabdha karma. Vali is our karma and it will chase us wherever we go. There is no refuge for us. Wherever we go, it will chase us. There is only one place that is a refuge. Where? Matanga Muni Ashramatoda environs. Where Bhagavan Nama is being chanted. Matanga Muni told Shabri, you keep chanting Ramanama and the Ramanama vibration, that is the only safety that is there for anybody. Caught up in this world, caught up in samsara, see, samsara is false. The world is all illusion. It is all only a dream. All that is fine. But when there is pain, when there is physical pain, when there is mental stress, when there is sorrow of some sort in the family, all this is a dream. How many days can you keep on pretending that it is only a dream? You should become a jnani and know it is a dream. Until then, simply merely saying it is a dream is not going to make it so for you, isn't it, when you believe it to be real? What is the solution from this samsara, from this karma? Nama. Bhagavan Nama is the only way, as you keep on chanting that name, the name becomes the link between the devotee and the Lord. It brings the devotee face to face with the Lord and finally enables him to attain the knowledge of his oneness with the Lord. Adukku the root for all of that is Namam, and the Namathanala and the entire region has been rendered safe and secure. It is not Matanga's curse, it is Matanga's japa that made the place safe for Sugriva from his karma in the form of Vali. Mahapurusha Samshrayaha, but he is seeking the refuge of Mahatmas and Mahapurushas. What happens? Guru comes. Yaringe Guru? Hanuman becomes the Guru. And Hanuman teaches Sugriva. Hanuman tells Sugriva,
Ram charan sukhadai bhajore, Ram charan sukhadai bhajore, Ram charan sukhadai bhajore, Ram naam ke do akshar mein Shri Ram, Shri Ram, Shri Ram Ram 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 Ram, Ram नाम के दो अक्षर में सब सुख शांति समाई रे, साईनाथ के साईनाथ के चरणों में आकर, साईनाथ के चरणों में आकर जीवन सफल बनाओ रे, जीवन सफल बनाओ रे,
चरण सुखदाई. Rama Charan Sukhdayi, it is Rama's feet that can give you joy. Coming to the feet of Rama, make your life fruitful. Sainath ke charanon mein aakar jeevan safal banao re. Make your life worth living by coming and surrendering to the feet of the Lord. Make Him the most important aspect of your life. Let your life revolve around Him. Let your life go around Him. Then your life also is worthwhile. Hanuman introduces Rama and Sugriva. Sugriva has not yet reached that level of maturity just yet. So all he can think of is, oh, same pinch. Why same pinch? I also lost my wife, you also lost wife. I was also kicked out of kingdom, you are also kicked out of kingdom. Same. Don't worry. We will be of mutual support to each other. Don't cry. Don't feel bad. Rama says, no, I lost my wife Sita. Don't feel bad. See, look at me. I'm so brave. A long time. She's been gone for I don't even know how long now. I've lost count of the number of years. My wife has been taken away by Vali. He's imprisoned her. Sometimes I also think it's a good thing. I'm happy I'm living a free life. But then once in a while, I miss her cooking. So at that time, I remember and said, poor her Rumali rotis are, mouth watering. Don't worry, I will help you. We will search for her. Rama said, no, first I will help you. Tell me your troubles. Both of them speak their hearts out to each other, console each other. And a friendship is built between Rama and Sugriva. What kind of a friendship? Hanuman does a strange ritual. He lights a fire and says, with the fire as the witness, you both are friends. The friendship of fire and a witness. Agni Sakshiya. Agni Sakshiya Kalyananda Manipa. With the fire as the witness, generally marriage takes place. The wife and the husband come together with the fire as the witness. Fire was a witness for Sugriva and Rama coming together. Jivatma and Paramatma coming together is like a marriage only. That's a marriage. That's a divine marriage. Swami used to say in his own Telugu accent, marriage. English is a weird language. If it is called marriage, why have an E at the end? That's marriage. So marriage is a mirage. It's a mirage. Anga matra mirage, inga matra marriage. Marriage is a mirage if it is only in the worldly sense. It is mergy if it is with the divine. Merge with the divine. Inga mirage, anga mergy, nadula marriage. Marriage in the worldly sense is only a mirage. It is you're running after a non-existing happiness. If you want proof, ask the elderly people in this. They have sat down. They said, we also ran. We didn't find anything. Now we have given up. We are just sitting down where we are. The young ones are running. The middle ones are sort of slowing. Looks like there is nothing. Slowly realization is coming. The youngsters are still filled with, let us go to the beach, let us go to the park, let us go and eat out, let us go to the party. What will happen in the end? They will also become 60 one day and settle down. That kind of a marriage is only a mirage. But this merge that happens between Jivatma and Paramatma, between the devotee and the Lord, is the true marriage. But then this marriage is celebrated. The whole night, Rama and Sugriva sit and talk to each other. They don't sleep. They're talking to each other. Valmiki doesn't say what they spoke. And I know something they're speaking. They laid down next to each other, but they were talking. They didn't sleep. Even for eating, it seems Hanuman brought only one leaf. இந்த பக்கம் லீவ்ல ராமர், அந்த பக்கம் லீவ்ல சுக்ரீவன் அப்படின்னு சாப்பிட்டாலாம். பரஸ்பரமா அப்படி. He wanted to make it like that. ஏன்னா he knows Sugriva's mind. இப்படி ராமர்கிட்ட பிடிச்சு கொடுத்தா தான் இவன் உருப்படுவான் அப்படின்னு. He has to be handed over firmly to Rama. அதனால Hanuman is doing everything possible to hand Sugriva to Rama. In the end it works. And now what happens? The whole night he speaks to Rama. And then he looking at Rama, he says, Rama, I had a good thought think about it. You see, என் கதை சோக கதை பெரிய கதை அப்படி இருந்துட்டு போட்டோம். My life is like that. Let it be like that. Vali, a very strong fellow. He is not ordinary fellow. For my sake, if you go and fight with Vali, if something should happen to you, then I will not be able to bear it because I finally found you. I finally found a friend in you. If Ruma is not there, I will marry somebody who is Suma. But Rama will never come again. In this life, there is only one Rama. அதனால for the sake of Ruma, I will not jeopardize Rama அப்படின்னு சொன்னான். ரெண்டும் ஒரு யூ ஏன் தானே, அது RUMA, இது RAMA, அது ரூமா, இது ராமா. ஆனால் அவர் சொன்னார், Sugriva said there is only you. ஏன்னா apart from you, who else is there for me in my life? I have also lived for a long time. I also had a good family. I also had all of those things. But in the end, when I look at all of that, I find there is nobody that can protect me like you can. There is nobody that can be the refuge in times of need and distress like you can be. There is nobody that can give me the kind of love that you can give me. You are my very self, Rama. Therefore,
Sai Ram Ghanashyam भगवान तुम्हारा नाम, तुम बिन कोई नहीं रखवाले, तुम बिन कोई नहीं आपत सहारे, तुम बिन प्रेम कोई नहीं देने वाले, तुम हो मेरे आत्मा राम, भगवान तुम्हारा नाम, भगवान तुम्हारा नाम। साई राम
तुम बिन कोई नहीं रखवाले, तुम बिन कोई नहीं आपत सहारे, तुम बिन प्रेम कोई नहीं देने वाले. Therefore, Rama, I do not wish to lose you. Forget about this battle tomorrow. Let us not worry about it. Rama laughed and said, Sugriva, do you doubt my prowess? Come, I'll show you. To instill some confidence in you, I will show you. Tell me, what should I do to instill confidence in you? But there was a big pile of bones there. A huge skeleton. It was an asura that had been killed by Vali. Vali had killed him and he had hurled that carcass, taking it, swinging it around, twirling it. He had hurled it, it had come and fallen down here. This is how strong Vali is. Rama came there and with the tip of his toe he kicked it, it went flying. And then Rama looked at Sugriva. Enough? Abdingra Madri. Sugriva, he said, what you kicked is only dry bones. When Vali threw, it was filled with flesh and muscle and sinew and everything. All that is gone. This is nothing compared to that weight. Oh, so then what else should I do? There was a big tree there, a huge tree, and he said, Vali is so strong he can penetrate this tree with an arrow. Now is that so? Rama took up his arrow and let that arrow fly. That arrow penetrated not just that one tree but 7 trees in a row and came back and settled down back in his quiver. Upon seeing that, Sugriva was convinced, you are much more powerful than Vali. All right, please go for the battle. Rama said, no, I am not going for the battle. You go for it. Sugriva said, Mia, I have gone to that battle many times. I have been beaten up many times. So why should I go again? He beats me, I beat a retreat. To him, beating me is a treat. To me, I beat a retreat. Vali Sugrivan kadai. Why do you want me to go? No, it is not be nice if I go and challenge him. You call him out to battle, then I will look after everything. And Sherin Namindu Pona on the Payalam. He went and stood there in front of Kishkinda and gave a loud yell, Vali! I challenge you. Now Vali got up and said, what happened to this fellow? What did he eat? What did he take? Did he forget his medications or something? Why did he suddenly come and yell? Has he forgotten all the beatings I've given him? I will immediately go. Appadina Vali got up. Came and gave a thrashing to Sugriva. Sugriva was getting soundly beaten up. He was looking left, right and center to see somebody. I had contracted somebody. He is supposed to come and help me. Where is he? Where is he? There is no sign. Only Sugriva getting beaten up was there. Finally, he better retreat as he ran for his life. And entered into the vicinity of that place where Vali cannot enter. In the Rishimukha Parvatam. Vali went back. Vali went back. Again, Sugriva vandu kadakam. All the other monkeys, came and started administering some treatment to Sugriva. Again Rama comes there. Sugriva pata. Tum bin ko prem koi nahi dene wale na badine ne. Tum bin koi nahi aapat sahare ne. I thought you were my refuge. I thought you were going to protect me. Why? I told you no need in the You convinced me and made me go there only to get beaten up. Are you happy? Rama gently stroked the body of Sugriva. Then and there all the pain disappeared. All the pain disappeared. And Rama said, you both looked exactly the same. I couldn't tell you apart. Brothers were. First of all, monkeys. Who can tell two monkeys apart? Apart from monkeys, who can tell monkeys apart? You tell. These were brother monkeys. Other monkeys also are looking similar. These are brother monkeys, so they were looking uncannily similar. Rama said, I did not know which was you. I did not want to shoot you by mistake. So you do one thing. What? Go again. You have no need. I will take sannyasa. Even taking sannyasa, I don't want wife, I don't want kingdom, I don't want anything. Go, this time we'll devise a method. He asked Lakshmana to make a garland of flowers. Lakshmana came and put that garland on Sugriva. Now I can tell the difference, you go and fight. Anyway, Sugriva goes again. This time he calls out to Vali. Vali says, the fellow just now I gave him a beating, he's come back again. What's wrong with him? Vali's wife Tara was there. Tara immediately caught hold of Vali and said, do not go. Something is fishy here. The fellow would not normally challenge you, and after getting beaten up, but to challenge you again, something is going on. My spies tell me, our young sons Angada saw two illustrious young men catching up with Sugriva, having a heart-to-heart conversation. He has found some outside support. Moreover, I went and found out who those two were. They are none other than Rama and Lakshmana, the son of Dasharatha from Ayodhya. So, and such is their story, and they have come. It is rumored that Rama is Sakshat Narayana himself. Do not go. Tara knows everything. Vali then said, listen, first of all, there is no reason why Rama should pick a bone with me. He has no enmity between me and him. So I shall be safe. Plus Rama is known for dharma. In no way will I be affected. So don't worry, nothing will happen. I'll go give the fellow another beating. Eventually, disregarding Tara's words, he goes outside. The battle starts once again. This time Rama from behind a tree sends an arrow. The arrow comes straight and pierces into Vali. Vali falls down. When Vali falls down, he catches hold of that arrow. The arrow is forcing itself inside. He holds it with his hand to see whose arrow it is. On the arrow shaft, the name is written Rama. Ramanamam. The words of Tara come to mind. He said, Rama, I did not expect you to behave in such an adharmic manner. Abdini starts to accuse Rama. You and I have no enmity. Why did you unnecessarily come and shoot an arrow at me? What did I do? I am having a private battle with somebody. Why are you interfering in that battle? Secondly, why did you hide from behind and shoot me? But in various points of dharma, he raises up and says, how can you be a vigrahavan dharmaha? How are you supposed to be an embodiment of dharma? But Rama counters each of those accusations of Vali in accordance to dharma. He says, you are talking about dharma. Is it dharma to ill-treat your brother like this and steal his wife? Abdina Ramar Kekarar. Ketudane, Vali says, we are monkeys. We are monkeys. We do not have to follow all those things. Now Bhagavan says, since you are a monkey, don't talk about dharma. I am a hunter. I am hunting a monkey. There is no dharma between the hunting of a monkey. Vali had to keep quiet. Vali in the end was convinced about Bhagavan's divinity. And he calls his son Angada and he says, Angada, this is Sakshat, the Lord himself. Be in his care. I entrust you into his care. Initially, he looks at Sugriva and he says, Sugriva, we were good brothers. For some reason, fate played its cruel hand in our life, and we had such a bitter enmity ending in this, my death in the end. Let bygones be bygones, become the king of Kishkinda, but look after my son Angada, let him be the Yuvaraja, let him be the crown prince. And now Sugriva, weeping, now cries. All this time he was waiting for Vali's fall. Now that Vali has fallen, he feels sad, he feels bad. He says, Ayo, that I should have caused such a thing. Tara comes there crying. Angada is crying, Vali's son is crying. When all of this is going on, Bhagavan looks at Hanuman and says, give some words of solace to Tara. Hanuman tells Tara, that which is born shall die. Atma is eternal. We are all the Atma only, therefore do not unnecessarily grieve over that which has merely come and gone. It is the eternal. Which body has lived forever? All bodies have to go. If you are only going to deal with the body mind, then you will cry. But if you go and connect with the Atma, then there is no need for sorrow, because the Atma cannot go anywhere. Atma is forever. Abdinalam. He gives that advice. On listening to it, Tara's mind also finds stability. When Vali passes away, all the cremation and so on are done for him. Rama sends Lakshmana to coronate Sugriva. He does not enter into Kishkinda. Sugriva says, you must come inside. And Rama says, I am on an exile. I cannot enter into any city. I will live only in the forest. Lakshmana will be my representative. Initially, Lakshmana goes inside and crowns Sugriva as the king of all the monkeys, the Vanaras. Rama says, the rainy season is coming. You take some time. You have been separated from your wife for a long time. Finally, you are catching up with her. You are meeting her. You have been struggling, wandering about in the forest. Finally, you have got some comfort and luxury. Enjoy all of those, and then when the time is appropriate, you can start doing your work to discovering where Sita is. Abdina Rama tells him. Idhukulla already the monkeys have shown Rama the bundle of jewels that were cast down by Sita. All the jewels were there. Rama opened that bundle and Valmiki says Rama's eyes were filled with tears. He could not even identify those jewels, because the moment he saw that, he said, oh Sita. He asked Lakshmana to identify those jewels, and Swami used to narrate this incident so often. Lakshmana looked at the bangle and he said, I do not know if this bangle belongs to Sita. He looked at the earrings and he said, I do not know if these belong to Sita. But he looked at the anklets and he said, these I know definitely belong to Sita Ma, because Nityam Pada Vivandanam. Every day I worship her feet. When I fall at her feet, I have seen these anklets on her feet. Certainly these belong to Devi. Abdina Lakshmana demonstrates the depth of his character. So the monkeys have been given the job of searching for Devi. Rama goes and retires in a forest, in a mountain nearby, in a mountain cave nearby. The rainy season comes. There is a beautiful description of the rain. Outside it is raining. Inside the cave, Rama is also sitting gloomy and raining. Ha Sita, ha Sita, ha Sita. Lakshmana is standing outside the cave and watching. The Mario sight, he has rarely seen Rama feeling or being so despondent. அது அப்படியே பார்க்குற லக்ஷ்மணாவுக்கு என்ன பண்ணுறதுன்னு தெரியல. Lakshmana does not know what to do. So looking at that Rama, he tries to console Rama. Ana, there is a problem, a small problem with Lakshmana. Enna, Lakshmana is brother, family. Ivar Anna, elder brother. He is always worshipped the elder brother. How to give advice to elder brother? How to give solace to elder brother? How to say anything will be adhika prasangam. Anything will be presumptuous on his part to say. Adanala he is wondering what to do. Anna is looking at Rama, and in his own heart he is thinking, yo, apayarpatta Bhuvaneshwaranni, you are the supreme lord of the entire world. Bhagavani, you are sitting like this thinking about Janaki. She no doubt is your life and you no doubt are her life, but looking at this despondency, looking at this sorrow, I do not know what to do. You are the crown jewel of our Ravikula, you should get up and destroy that Asura, that Ravana. After all, you are that Parabrahman Ilyani. You are that supreme Brahman that cannot be identified by this and that. Alakshayamana vastunni. Alaksha abdiyana, lakshyam abdiyana, to be able to identify. Identifier. Alaksha abdiyana, without any identifiers. And the alakshayata da alakh சொல்லுவா. Alakh niranjan அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவா. லட்சியம் பண்ண முடியாத வஸ்து, that which cannot be determined to be only this and that அப்படிங்கிறது அலக்ஷ, அலக் நிரஞ்சன். அப்பேற்பட்ட வஸ்து இல்லையா நீன்னு லக்ஷ்மணா looks at Rama.
जानकी जीवन राम रघुवर जय भुवनेश्वर राघव सुंदर. जानकी जीवन राम रघुवर रविकुल मंडन असुर निखंडन. रविकुल मंडन असुर निखंडन अलख निरंजन राम. साई अलख निरंजन राम. जय भुवनेश्वर राघव सुंदर. जय भुवनेश्वर राघव सुंदर. जानकी जीवन राम रघुवर.
And Lakshmana is wondering what to do. Hanuman comes there. Hanuman enters into that cave. Only Hanuman would come often. Freely he would come. When he saw Rama sitting inside the cave, Lakshmana standing outside, not knowing what to do, Hanuman quietly went inside. Didn't say anything, sat down at Rama's feet and started to do Padaseva. Slowly started to press Rama's feet. Rama was sitting there, eyes clouded in tears, slowly looked up and saw Hanuman. Immediately it was like the sun coming from behind the clouds. A beautiful smile blossomed upon his face. He forgot everything. Hanuman, how are you? Anjanaya. And actually he started talking. The months were rolling by. There was no sign of any activity from Sugriva. Rama became a little concerned about it and he told Lakshmana, Lakshmana, look at the ways of this world. The fellow had nothing, nobody, until we came and helped him. We helped him, we made him sit upon the throne, returned, reunited him with his wife, gave everything to him. And in the end, he has forgotten all about us. He has not even come to inquire as to how we are doing, Patiyappa. Lakshmana became immediately angry. As it is, he wants to vent somewhere. He's feeling so frustrated with the lack of action. Sita is gone, there's nothing to be done. Rama is crying, he does not know what to do to console Rama. Hanuman has to come and console him, he does not know what to do. He is a man of action. He finally got an opportunity, went straight into Kishkinda. Went in there full of anger. He went there, held his bow and he plucked the bowstring, gave a big twang. The sound resounded throughout Kishkinda. Everybody came to their senses. Sugriva became frightened. Lakshmana has come, Lakshmana is angry. Who knows what he will do? Tara, you go and pacify him. He sent Tara. Tara comes there and tells Lakshmana, why, what happened, why so angry? No matter how angry Lakshmana was, when he saw a woman come, he had to settle down, he had to be quiet. If another monkey had come, he would have had it, he would have received from Lakshmana. But because Tara came, Lakshmana settled down. Civilization, or civilized behavior. He said, no, we are concerned that Sugriva has not been doing anything. Who said he's not been doing anything? Rainy season, we cannot go and search for Devi now, but at the same time, all the monkeys are being gathered here even as we speak. He has sent word to all the monkeys that are spread out across the world. Sugriva is the king of all the monkeys and the bears. He is bringing all of them together. Very soon all of them will be assembled. They will all come. Do not worry. She pacifies Lakshmana. Lakshmana comes back. True enough, Sugriva sobers up and comes running and falls at Rama's feet and says, Swami, I have not forgotten you. How can I forget you? Without you, can I have a life? Anna, distracted by all these pleasures for a momentary, there was a momentary lapse, perhaps I forgot you. Anna, my heart is always beating only in tune with you. Everything is ready. Look, behold, all the monkeys are ready. 100,000 monkeys have assembled there. 100,000 monkeys have assembled, the entire mountains, the trees, everything was filled with monkeys only. Sugriva called all the monkeys and he divided them into 4 groups. He said, you monkeys go north, search for Sita, do not leave anything, go look at every single nook and cranny. We do not know where Ravana kept. Although we saw Ravana going south, he may have taken a detour and gone north. We don't want to leave any stone unturned. Go north and find out. Actually, he gave a detailed geographic description. As you keep going, you will find this landmark. After that, you will find this kingdom. After that, you will find that country. After that, you will find this in Onana. He gives it landmark. Then finally, you will reach Russia. After that, you cannot do anything. Come back. Likewise, he tells all the monkeys that you go east, and as you keep going east, you will see this, you will see this, you will see. Finally, you will see Japan and come back after that. Ademari, these monkeys this side, he said, go up to California and come back. Finally, the monkeys that are going south, he said, you are the main retinue, because he was seen going south, so the chances are higher that she is held in the southern direction. Therefore, you guys have to go to the southerly direction. Actually, in that group, all the key important people were there. Angada, the crown prince, Jambavan, the wise old bear, and Hanuman were all in the same group. This was a group going south. In Ramayana, when things go south, they all go victorious. The team that went south alone brought back the news of victory. And when Rama went south, he also came back victorious. Hanuman was there in that group. Rama thought, if anybody can find Sita, it is Hanuman alone. Rama also had that confidence. Then Rama called Hanuman, come here. Hanuman came forward. Rama took his ring and he said, when you see Sita, you need to identify yourself, show some kind of an identification that you are coming from me. Therefore, take this ring and keep it with you. This ring will prove that you are my messenger. Hanuman received that ring with great respect. No such identifiers were given to any of the other monkeys. This monkey alone was given the ring. Rama has already decided Hanuman alone will find. So Hanuman finding Sita, is it because of Rama's decision? Did Rama decide in Hanuman's favor because Hanuman was so and so, or did Hanuman become so and so because Rama decided in his favor? Chicken and egg situation. Rama chose Hanuman. So did Hanuman become victorious only because Rama chose him? Or did Rama only choose that one who will be victorious? Which came first? Yeah? Both come first. In fact, both are simultaneous. Both come together. When we have that kind of bhakti, Bhagavan also will entrust himself to us. So Bhagavan gave the ring to Hanuman. All the monkeys immediately felt confident, we will find Sita. And seeing Hanuman receiving that ring, they all became very happy. Everybody adored Hanuman. Who doesn't adore Hanuman? Everybody adored Hanuman. And they saw in him the ideal Duta. He was the perfect messenger of Rama, because a messenger needs to have a lot of good qualities. He has to be intelligent. He has to be skillful. He has to know what to be done when. He has to have self-control. He has to have alertness. He has to have discipline. All these qualities are required. All of those qualities were present in Hanuman. Swami often would say Shantudu, Balavantudu, Dantudu, Gunavantudu, Hanumantudu. Appadina Swami will keep on adding. Shantudu, Dantudu, Balavantudu, Gunavantudu, Hanumantudu. He was filled with Shanti. He was filled with Danta, self-control. Balavantudu, he was very strong. Gunavantudu, he was filled with all inestimable virtues. Such a Hanuman was selected. All the monkeys began to sing the praises of Hanuman on his, congratulating him on being selected as the messenger, the Duta of Prabhu Ramachandra.
Prabhu Ramachandra ke Duta Hanumanta Anjaneya Hanumanta Anjaneya Hanumanta
all the monkeys left. When all the monkeys departed, Rama looked at Sugriva and he asked him a question. He said, Sugriva, I was observing how you gave precise directions to everybody, better than even Google Maps. Sugriva map seems to be pretty spot on. How do you know all of these things? When he asked, Sugriva said, why do you ask, Swami? In those days when Vali used to chase me, out of fear for my life, I have travelled around the world. I have gone to all of these places, I have seen all of these places. With Vali behind me, I have run in the front. That is how I know all these places every day. All the monkeys went away. Sugriva has given all the monkeys a deadline. You have to come back within this period of time. 1 month's time, deadline has been given. Within a month's time, if you do not come back, you will be sentenced to death. He gave a very firm rule, because otherwise, he knows monkeys. If you tell them go and find out and come back, they will find a tree, they will find some fruits, they will find something else, they will play, they will forget about all. Adanale he gave them a deadline. Sugriva gave them all a deadline. Why was it called a deadline? If you cross that line, they were dead. Adanale it was a literal deadline. And he told them, you be back before 30 days, otherwise I will, better not to come back, you will be killed. So all the monkeys went post haste. Those who went north came back, those who went east came back, those who went west came back. All the monkeys said no sign of Sita. They reported. The monkeys that had gone south, Valmiki follows those monkeys along. These monkeys search everywhere, all of the places they search, they come to a mysterious cave, they enter into that cave. Within that cave, all kinds of beautiful fruits, trees bearing wonderful divine fruits are there. This cave has been guarded by a tapaswini called Swayamprabha. On seeing Hanuman and all the other monkeys, she says, I know that you have come on Rama's mission, therefore eat to your heart's content. I will lead you to the other side of this mountain. Mystically she transports them all to the seashore. And she says, here is where you will find Sita. She esoterically says that and teleports them to this place. Further, they find themselves in the southern ocean. The beach in the Bakam mountain, in the Bakam ocean. Now, what do we do? How do we find Sita? Where we have covered the entire place, we have not found Sita, and because they were caught up in that cave, Swayamprabha's cave, that 1 month deadline has also passed. Now, what do we do? So all the monkeys were in a quandary. They all sat down and started to bewail, bemoan, lament their plight. Hanuman was sitting quietly aside, separately. All the other monkeys, Angada and other monkeys, all were crying. And they were all, some Dasharatha it seems. Some Dasharatha Maharaja. He didn't have children. And if he didn't have children, he should have accepted that fact and continued on. Who asked him to do yajna, is that and the other. Unnecessarily payasam, eating the payasam, they had children. Seri, I had children. What is the one child you should have? 4 children, why have? If you have 4 children, naturally they will be fighting. Who will become king? So why did he unnecessarily have to marry 3 wives? He could have married 1 wife, 3 wives. And naturally, one wife wanted her son only to be the king. So sent Rama to the forest. Rama came to the forest. Could he not have stayed in Chitrakutam? Who's crying that he did not come here? Why did he have to come here? He came here. Could he not have been careful? He lost his wife here. And to save his wife, that poor Jatayu also gave up his life. They are lamenting, and when they said poor Jatayu gave up his life, suddenly from up the mountain somebody is shouting, what? Jatayu gave up his life? Up until now nobody has been saying anything. When Jatayu, somebody is responding, they looked up, there's a big vulture sitting there. A vulture without any wings sitting there. They all became afraid on seeing that vulture. You vulture, no, it might eat us. Then they decided, it's better if you eat us. Better if you eat us. Why? We are anyway going to be dead. If we go back, Sugriva will kill us. Instead of being killed by Sugriva, we might as well be eaten up by you. So your hunger at least is satisfied, you eat us. This is our sad story. Jatayu also died, we will also die. The animals endangered species. We will all die. That vulture said, tell me the story, how did Jatayu die, when did Jatayu die? So seeing this fellow was very interested in Jatayu, he told the whole story. Then this bird said, I am Jatayu's elder brother. My name is Sampati. Alas, that Jatayu, my brother, has died. But at least he died in Ramaseva. But he was also happy. Poor me, look at me. I cannot even do any Ramaseva. My wings are burnt. I do not even have wings. But I will do one help to you because I am a vulture. I have very good eyesight. I can see that 100 yojanas away in this ocean there is an island, and in that island there is a woman sitting. I can see. There is a woman sitting there crying all the time. I saw a Rakshasa carrying her a few months ago, and I can see where she is. She is in that island called Lanka. If any one of you is capable of going, jumping across the ocean to that island, then you may certainly be able to meet with her. Abdina, this bird mentioned this whole thing. Immediately, wings sprouted up anew. Wings that had been burnt by the fiery rays of the sun, when he flew very high and tried to protect his brother Jatayu, suddenly those wings came back again. When he did Rama Seva, when he did a little bit, he did not even do much. All he did was pointed out to these monkeys a direction. Even for that seva, he was rewarded with his wings. He flew away with those wings. Now the monkeys had a new dilemma. Old dilemma went to new dilemma came. Where is Sita? Where is Sita? Now, at least now we know where is Sita, but why should she sit there? Because we are monkeys, we are not fish. We are not birds. So the bird also cholite. That bird could have given us a lift. No? He got wings, at least he could have given us. One of us could have climbed onto his back and gone to Lanka. Who can jump? What a big ocean. Is it a small puddle for us to jump? All the monkeys were looking at each other. Jambavan was the oldest of the lot. Oldest of the lot, elderly people don't do anything. They simply order everybody else around. Adhanala Jambavan called all the monkeys and said, all of you, which of you can go? Who can go? Who can go? Who can go? But anyway, one monkey, because pressure, peer pressure, all the monkeys looking at each other. You. One monkey put on the spot, he got up and said, I can jump 10 yojanas. 10 yojanas, the distance was 100 yojanas to be jumped. 10 yojanas, he said, I can jump. Jambavan looked at him and said, you sit down. What is the point of jumping 10 yojanas? Jump. You'll go fall plump into the ocean. What is the point? Sit down. Monkey you made me open my mouth and tell. Now you are scolding me. Kept quiet. Hey, you tell me. Another monkey was put on the spot. That monkey said 20. You 30, 40, 50. Finally, Angada could not bear it. Angada said, I can do 100. I can jump 100. Good. Get ready. All the monkeys said, get ready. Angada said, I can jump 100, but I cannot return. By the time I land there, all my energy will be finished. After that, the Rakshasas will catch me and make monkey pie out of me. I cannot come back. I will not be able to return. Plus, Jambavan said, no, you cannot go. You are the crown prince. You cannot be simply let out into the enemy territory. Anyway, you cannot go. Sit down. Pata, one person was keeping quiet. Hanuman was keeping quiet. Meanwhile, all the monkeys looked at Jambavan and said, you're asking all of us, what about you? What about you? When Jambavan said, in the good old days, when Bhagavan took avatara as Vamana and then grew to become Trivikrama, and he measured all the 3 worlds. I was there at that time, They were good days. And at that time, I went around his feet 3 times. It was going around the entire world. Jambavan, really? You did all of that? I did all of that. But now, if I walk 10 steps, I'm already gasping for breath. So don't expect me to jump a bit. But I know one person who can jump. The person who can jump is the person who's keeping quiet. Pata, Hanuman is sitting quietly. They caught out of Hanuman. Hanuman, if anybody can jump, it is you alone who can go and accomplish Rama's karyam, Rama's task. Do not forget it was unto you that Rama gave the ring. All of us have confidence only in you. Therefore, reveal your might, reveal your power, reveal your glory. When they all prompted Hanuman, Hanuman immediately took up a huge form. Bhima Rupa, Vikata Rupa, Vriya Rupa, Virat Rupa. He took up a huge form. Climbed up onto the Mahendragiri, Mahendra Parvata that was there, and he said, just as Rama's arrow leaves his Go like that I will go. Yata Raghava Nirmuktaha Sharaha Shvasana Vikramaha. Like Rama's arrow that goes with the speed of wind, like that I shall go. I will go to Lanka and I will find Devi Sita there. If I do not find her there, with Anenevena Vegena Gamishyami Suralayo, with the same speed I will jump to Indraloka and search. If I do not find Sita anywhere, I will come down, catch hold of that fellow Ravana and bring him and throw him at Rama's feet. Otherwise, Utpatya Lankam Nasaravanam, along with Ravana, I will lift up Lanka and bring it and throw it at Rama's feet. Ana Sarvada Kritakrityaham. No matter what, I will accomplish my task. Abadina, he gave a big Ghoshana, big Garjana, instilling confidence in everybody. Taking Rama's name upon his lips, Jai Shri Ram. Abadina Kathakathinar. Pressing down mightily upon that mountain, he jumped up into the air. Rama's name was on his lips. Rama's ring was within his grasp. Rama was present in his heart. Ibadiya in Tanu, Manu, Danu, Ellathliyum Ramanamam Ramasmarana. Taking Rama with him, he jumped high up and flew into the air. And how did he fly, Abadiyana? With both his hands held ahead. The wind that was passing through his armpits was making a brrrr sound. His tail was lifted high up like a flag hoisted, a victory flag that was hoisted, Indradvaja Madri. Suddenly entering into the cloud, suddenly coming out from the cloud, suddenly, where is Hanuman? Where is Hanuman? There is Hanuman, there is Hanuman. All the monkeys are able to see, and all of them told Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. Hanuman said, Jai Shri Ram. All the monkeys said, Jai Hanuman, Jai Hanuman. Hanuman, go and be victorious. Jaya Vijayi Bhava, Jaya Vijayi Bhava, Jaya Vijayi Bhava.
Jaya Vijayi Bhava, Jaya Vijayi Bhava, Jaya Vijayi Bhava, Jaya Vijayi Bhava, Bhava Bhayanasha Hanumanta, Bhava Bhayanasha Hanumanta, Bhava Kumara Naraveera, Bhava Kumara Naraveera, Ati Balavanta Hanumanta, Ati Balavanta Hanumanta, Anjani Putra Veeranjaneya, Anjani Putra Veeranjaneya, Niranjana Vijayi Bhava, Niranjana Vijayi Bhava, Niranjana Vijayi Bhava, Niranjana Vijayi Bhava, Jaya 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 Vijayi Bhava.
Hanuman is flying Ram, 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 and only taking Rama's name he is flying. As he is flying across the ocean, suddenly Samudra Raja, the Lord of the ocean, sees Hanuman flying, understands the purpose why Hanuman is flying there, immediately recollects, remembers the favor that was done by Rama's ancestors. Sagara Chakravarti had done him a favor, therefore in order to repay that favor that was done by Rama's ancestors, he thinks about what he can do. If Hanuman had chosen to swim, he would have helped him in some way, but Hanuman was flying, so what to do? He recollected there was a mountain called Mainaka that was lying in the depths of this ocean. In the days gone by, when the mountains could fly, the mountains were going around everywhere and flying everywhere, causing a lot of nuisance. At that time, Indra had chopped off all their wings. Mainaka wanted to escape this plight. Vayu, the wind god, helped him. And unless this ocean, the king of the ocean went to Mainaka Parvata, the mountain Mainaka, and said to him, look, you owe a debt to Vayu. I owe a debt to Sagara. Sagara's descendant Rama, Vayu's son Hanuman. Now, we cannot go and give our thanks to those who helped us. We can instead thank those or do some favor to their descendants. And now Hanuman is flying. You do one thing, you rise up from my depths and offer him a spot to rest and some food to eat and some water to drink. Do this as a favor to him. If you do it, then the favor that you owe me for having stayed securely in my depths will also be fulfilled. Or everybody will win. Samudra Raja told Mainaka Parvata, Mainaka rose up immediately. Our Hanuman is flying, thinking Ram, 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 he is flying, when suddenly a mountain comes up from the ocean. The first thought that came to Hanuman is, what an obstacle. Why did this mountain suddenly come up? Hanuman got ready to give a big punch to the mountain. In fact, he was coming ready to give a big punch when suddenly the mountain said, stop, I am your uncle. I am your father's friend, I am like an uncle to you. When he said, immediately Hanuman withdrew his fist, but the speed was so much. Adanala his chest went and hit the mountain. The mountain trembled when Hanuman's chest hit the mountain. And the mountain felt thrilled upon that contact with Hanuman's chest. He said, my name is Mainaka, your father has done a great favor to me, therefore I want to return that favor. Here I am, I know you are traveling across. Why don't you stop and stay and rest mid-air refreshments? Once the flight reaches a certain altitude, then they will serve refreshments. Mainaka Parvata said, why don't you rest and refresh yourself here? I've got fruits for you to eat and water for you to drink. You can have all of that. Appa Hanuman said to that mountain, I'm going on Rama's work. I'm going on Rama Karyam. I've left with a certain spirit and enthusiasm, a Shraddha. I do not wish for that to dampen. If I sit down and eat and so on, the enthusiasm with which I left before finishing the task, that enthusiasm will start to ebb. And after I eat, I'll feel like sleeping. After I feel like sleeping, I'll feel lazy. After I feel lazy, I say, do we really have to go? But the work that I have gotten into itself will be spoiled. Adhanala, there is no need for any such thing. I am not hungry, I am not tired, but thank you at the same time for your hospitality. Hanuman touched the mountain and said, by touching you, I am accepting your hospitality. It is deemed accepted. And having taken leave of Mainaka Parvata in this manner, Hanuman set out once again. So resumed his journey, his flight across the ocean.
Jai Jai Hanuman, Jaya Hanuman, Jai Jai Hanuman, Jaya Hanuman, Vayu Kumaya, Jaya Hanuman, Mahanubhava, Jaya Hanuman, Vayu Kumaya, Jaya Hanuman, Vanaravira, Jaya Hanuman, Anjani Putra, Jaya Hanuman, Ati Balavanta, Jaya Hanuman, Shri Ramaduta, Jaya Hanuman, Shri Ramadasa, Jaya Hanuman, Shri Ramaduta, Jaya Hanuman.
Rama Bhakta Hanuman, Ramadasa Hanuman, Ramaduta Hanuman is flying. He flew from Mainaka, and as he was going, another obstruction came up. Surasa, who was Nagamata, the mother of the serpents, was inspired by the Devas to stand up and form an obstruction to Hanuman in order to test his resolve to see whether he will be able to succeed in this matter or not. Adanala Surasa took the form of a huge demoness. She came there, she obstructed him, she stood up, towered high up on his way and said, Hanuman, you have to enter into my mouth because Brahma has given me a boon that whomsoever should fly across this path will have to satisfy my hunger by getting into my mouth. Therefore, get into my mouth. But Hanuman said, Amma, I am going on a very important mission. I cannot be eaten up by you right now. I am carrying a message from Sri Rama. I have got to find the whereabouts of Devi Sita. I will do one thing. I will give you my promise. After I find Sita and deliver the news to Rama, I will certainly come here and become food for you. I hope you can give me this much time. Surasa laughed and said, if everybody comes up with such stories like this, I will have to remain hungry forever, because who wants to be eaten up by me? Everybody says, I have this to do, I have that to do. But nobody will come back. I cannot trust all of that. I have to eat you. Hanuman tried various means and options, nothing worked. So in the end, Hanuman said, all right. So what do you want me to do? You have to enter into my mouth, you have to become my prey. She said, all right. You open your mouth, I will get in. Hanuman told her. She opened her mouth. When she opened her mouth, 10 yojanas wide, Hanuman took up a form 20 yojanas tall. She opened her mouth 30 yojanas, Hanuman became 40. She opened 50, Hanuman became 60. She opened 70, Hanuman became 80. She opened 90, she thought, no, I will open 100, that is what he will do next. When she opened 100, Hanuman immediately shrunk in size, became very small, and happily and freely entered into that cavernous mouth of hers and came out. And after coming out, he stood there and said, you wanted me to get into your mouth, I got into your mouth and I came out. Now are you happy? Surasa laughed immediately, went back to her divine form from the form of a demoness, and she said, Hanuman, he who has got the kind of skill that you have got, who has got the discipline that you have got, the shraddha that you have got, the vision that you have got, in the dhairyam, in the dakshyam, in the drishti, he will always be successful in everything that he does. Go happily and find success in your task. Abdin she sends Hanuman. Hanuman resumes his flight once again until the next obstruction will come.
Anjaneya Veera Hanumanta Shura, Anjaneya Veera Hanumanta Shura, Vayu Kumara Vanara Veera, Vayu Kumara Vanara Veera, Anjaneya Veera Hanumanta Shura, Anjaneya Veera Hanumanta Shura, Vayu Kumara Vanara Veera, Vayu Kumara Vanara Veera. Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram Jai Sita Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram Jai Sita Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram Jai Sita Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram Jai Sita Ram, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram, Sita Ram Jai Sita Ram.
There was a demoness, real demoness living under the ocean. Her name was Simhika. And she had a unique power, unique capacity. She was able to catch hold of the shadow of any being that was flying above her, and by simply holding the shadow, she was able to draw them into her mouth. As Hanuman was flying, she held his shadow and his motion, his movement was arrested. He turned down to see this huge Simhika, her mouth opened wide, trying to pull him into the mouth. He entered into the mouth of Simhika. And after entering in, he tore her to pieces and emerged out victoriously. And finally flew and landed in Lanka. When Hanuman flies across the ocean, he encounters 3 obstacles. Mainaka is the first obstacle. Surasa is the next. And Simhika is the third. Of these, Mainaka is a friend of the father and wants to do Hanuman a favor. Surasa is a divine being that was inspired by the gods to test Hanuman. Simhika was a demonic being that wanted to gobble up Hanuman. 3 different obstacles. Each come from a different background. And Hanuman treats with each in his own unique way. Each different and each unique. With Mainaka Parvata, Hanuman touches the mountain and says, I accept your hospitality, but don't expect me to sit down and eat and so on. As a symbolic gesture, I have accepted it. Thank you. Now let me go. When it came to Surasa, despite his best efforts, when he knew he could not overcome her, he immediately shrunk his size, went into her and came out unaffected. When it came to Simhika, he tore her to pieces, destroyed her. Hanuman has in him the Shakti to destroy Mainaka also, Surasa also. Or just as he did with Surasa, he could have entered into Simhika's mouth and come out. But he did not do that. He destroyed Simhika, treated differently with Surasa and differently with Mainaka Parvata. And in that, a valuable lesson comes to all of us. We are also on a quest. We are also on a journey, a so-called spiritual journey. Our life itself is a journey. Our life itself, from the moment of birth all the way up until the moment of death, it is a journey. We are moving, we are going, traveling. Where are we traveling to? To ourselves now, to the source. And in this travel, we meet with various obstacles, various encounters. The first encounter, the first obstacle is Mainaka. Mainaka is the family. Mainaka is our friends. Mainaka are all the well-wishers that come into our life. And what do these well-wishers do sometimes? They say, you are very spiritual. Take rest. Take a bit of vacation. Don't be over spiritual. Why do they say that? They mean well. They mean well. They don't know anything. There is a different story. But they mean well. As usual, the heart in the right place, about the brain, it has gone missing. The knowledge is not there, but the intentions are there. They see you, they think that you are having a miserable life, therefore they want you to have a good life. Little do they know how much ananda you are finding in your path. But they will not know that. Other like Mainaka, they come up and pose an obstacle. A beneficial obstacle, if you will. Anukula Shatru. What do you do with them? You don't fight with them. You don't convince them. You do not argue with them. You simply nod your head. You smile at them. You say noted. Point noted. And then you carry on. You carry on doing whatever it is that you are doing. This is the first lesson we learn from Hanuman and Mainaka. Surasa is a test from the gods. It is inviolable. You cannot escape this test. What is this test? Our prarabdha karma that comes at various points in time, our own karma bearing fruit. How can you escape it? You cannot escape it. But what should you do? If you are doing his work, if you are doing Rama's work, if you are doing God's work, what is God's work? Whatever work it is that you are doing, if you understand that is God's work and you do it, that is God's work. See, there is a big company. It is a big company and there is a person who owns that company. Now he has a personal assistant, a PA. The personal assistant is directly working for this company owner. He has a driver, a chauffeur. That man is also directly working for this company owner. But then in that company there are so many other people who are working. Right down to the security guard outside, to the janitor who cleans the office. Who are they working for? Who are they working for? They are also working for the same person only. They may never meet him. He may never meet them. But they are also working for the same person. It is not just the PA and the driver who are working for the CEO. Everyone in that company is working for that CEO only, whether they realize it or not. He's only an office boy. He's only a janitor. He's only a security guard. But they are also working for that CEO only. Like that in this world itself is that big workshop. Swami calls it a workshop. In Gita Vahini, Swami refers to this entire world itself as a workshop, and God is the CEO, God is the owner. No matter what role you are playing, you are working for Him only. So all work, there is no such thing as your work, it is His work that you are doing. Because He is the ultimate owner. He is the ultimate beneficiary. Everything goes to Him only. So what is God's work? Every work that you do thinking about Him and offering it to Him is His work. If you are dedicatedly doing His work, then no matter how terrible your prarabdha is, you will be able to go in and out easily without any injury. You will be able to go in and out without any injury, without any problems, without any trouble. Somebody once asked Swami, can we escape prarabdha, Swami? Is it at all possible to escape prarabdha? Swami said, why not? Implicit obedience to the Guru will help you transcend prarabdha. Implicit obedience to the Guru will help you go through prarabdha without getting hurt. Hanuman also had to go through Surasa's mouth. He could not escape it. No matter how big he became, she became bigger. Like that, no matter how clever you are, no matter how many different ways and methods you try to avoid it, it finds even more to become inevitable for you. So what do you do then? You lower yourself, you humble yourself, you realize that all that you are doing is His work alone, and with that knowledge, when you enter into your prarabdha, you can go in and come out. You will tick the box, but you will not suffer. Swami used to say that just as an anesthetic is given for a surgery or a painkiller is given, and the pain is there but the pain is not felt, like that I will make you go through your prarabdha without making you feel pain. I can make you go through your prarabdha without making you feel pain. Or just recently I read another story. There was a woman who had come to Swami and she narrated the story. She came from somewhere overseas. She had a debilitating condition. She used to get cramps. The whole body used to cramp up. Excruciating pain. For an hour she used to suffer. And she was not able to take that pain. Somebody told her about Swami and said, there is in India, in Puttaparthi, this divinity incarnate. You go there, he will be able to cure you. So she came with great hope. She came to Prashanti. Swami called her for an interview, and in the interview she said to cry to Swami, and she said, Swami, I am not able to bear this pain. I'd rather die than go through this pain. I mean, she asked, she told Swami. Swami said, look, I can give you two choices. I'll give you two choices. One, you can postpone this pain to your next birth. In this birth, you will not feel this pain, but this pain will be there waiting for you in your next birth. This is one option. She said, what is the second option, Swami? Swami said, the second option is, whenever you feel this pain, I will physically be present with you. I will be there with you, helping you, supporting you through the duration of that pain. She said, I will choose the second option. And then she said, after that, when I went back to my home country, the pain would come again, but Swami would physically appear and would be by my side. I will hold on to his feet, writhing in pain, but while holding on to his feet. And after the pain slowly subsides, after an hour, unfortunately, Swami will disappear. So sometimes I did not know whether the pain was better or the painlessness, because when the pain was there, he too was there with me. So somehow, either he will take away the pain but make us go through the motions, or he will be present with us, supporting us, if at all we do have to go through that pain. Provided we have that kind of bhakti to him, like Hanuman did. Hanuman's bhakti, what is the greatness of Hanuman's bhakti? What did Hanuman have in life actually? What did Hanuman have in his life? He did not marry. He did not aspire for any post, any position. He was actually the minister in Sugriva's court. And he was happy to be a servant at Rama's feet. He was a big shot in Kishkinda. And he gave all of that up and he was nothing in front of Rama. He was happy to just be a servant, a dasa, a duta. Hanuman is not ordinary. For him to be a mere messenger, a mere dasa, a mere servant of Rama, that is what he found to be his greatest crown jewel. He said, my life is Rama. What do I need? What big name do I need? What big fame do I need? What position, what power do I need? What responsibility, what family? What? Rama is everything to me. That is Hanuman's bhakti. That is Hanuman's bhakti. One point, there was nothing to distract him, nothing to take his mind away. His entirety of being was for Rama. Rama, I am yours. Rama, nenu nivadu. Rama, I am yours. He handed himself over to Rama. Do with me as you please. He handed himself over to Rama. Adan Hanumat Bhakti. For that bhakti's sake, Bhagavan is willing to do everything. Later on, when Hanuman's tail is going to be set on fire, he does not even feel the heat of that. It felt, on the other hand, as though a block of ice had been kept. At least, if your tail is on fire, you should burn. It should burn, you should feel hot. Sheri, by my grace, you will not feel anything. It will be like normal. It is in fact a luxury. It's like AC is on. If you have that kind of bhakti, then the trouble that prarabdha brings will turn into luxury, will turn into comfort. And Hanuman is the proof of that. Finally, the third obstacle that he faces, Simhika, she is a demoness. The first one was family, the second one was a test from the gods, the third one is the demonic That was divine, this is demonic. What is demonic? The vices within us, the bad qualities within us, the desire within us, the ego within us, the likes and dislikes that are there within us. These are all demonic qualities. What should we do with the demonic qualities? What do these demonic qualities do? They hold us. They arrest our progress. We are trying to march towards God. What is stopping us from marching? Our desires are stopping. Our agendas are stopping. Our ahankara is stopping us. Our likes and dislikes are stopping us. Leah, isn't it? Are we able to put up with anything and everything for the sake of God? No, we need our comfort. Everything should be our way. Palla kadichin, we are not able to put up with whatever situation we are placed in. Once it so happened, a family had come to Parthi. This was the olden days. Not much accommodation was available at that time. And Swami had organized for this family to stay with another family that was living permanently in Prashanti. So they were staying there. It was Dashara function, they had come for the function. Dashara function goes for 9 days. But in between, there was some misunderstanding between the hosts and the guests. Something went wrong. Some skirmish, conflict. Upon these people who had come, the guests, they came and sat for darshan, and when Swami came, they got up and said, Swami, please give us permission, we want to return. We want to go home. Swami said, function is not over yet. Why do you want to go home so? No, Swami, it's okay, Swami, we will go home, Swami. But they were dragging. Swami obviously knows everything. So Swami said to them, see, I'll tell you something. Suppose you have a very precious diamond ring and the diamond ring happens to fall into a heap of garbage. What will you do? Swami asked, what will you do? So then they said, Swami, we will take the diamond out. Just because it has fallen into garbage, we will not leave it, we will take the diamond out. I am the diamond. I am the diamond. Sometimes you may find me in the midst of all kinds of things. If you give me up because of that, then what can I say? What is more important to you? Am I more important to you, or is your own comfort more important to you? That is something you have to decide. They immediately cancelled their plan of going and stayed back. Put up with everything. That is why you go to Puttaparthi. To put up with everything, go to Puttaparthi. If you go to Puttaparthi and don't put up with anything, then why did you go? क्या किया मन शिरडी आकर साईनाथ ना जिना रे काया पिया सुख से सोया विचार ना कछु किया रे क्या किया मन शिरडी आकर साईनाथ ना जिना रे அப்படின்னு ஒரு சாங் உண்டு ஷிரடியில். Oh mind, what did you do to Shirdi? You came to Shirdi, but what did you do? You did not remember him, you did not inquire into him, you did not think about him. Instead you ate, you slept, you did all kinds of things, you roam around here and there. What is the use? Is this why you came? What is Hanuman's bhakti? The willingness to put up with everything for the sake of Rama. That's Hanuman bhakti. The willingness to put up with everything for the sake of Rama is Hanuman's bhakti, is the evidence of his bhakti. Like this, Hanuman destroys the obstruction that leads to Bhagavan in the form of our own likes and dislikes. That is what is represented by Simhika. Finally, he lands in Lanka, waits until it becomes dark, takes a small diminutive form, enters into Lanka and starts to search for Devi. Just as he enters into Lanka, he encounters the gatekeeper of Lanka. Lankini in Veravlaka. She is the spirit of Lanka. She is the guardian deity of Lanka. She has taken the form of a huge Rakshasi and she is standing there making sure no unauthorized entry is permitted into Lanka. Immigration officer. So when Hanuman landed there, immediately he thought he would take a small tiny form and escape, but she caught hold of him. Oi, who are you? Oh monkey, where do you think you have come? Hanuman said, I just came, I heard about Lanka. So I just came to have a look around. I am a tourist. I am just a tourist. I thought there was visa on arrival, so I have come. Lanka is not such a place. Nobody can be allowed inside Lanka. For having come into Lanka, there is only one penalty, that is death penalty. I will kill you. She came to attack Hanuman. She gave him a slap. She gave Hanuman a slap. One slap, it is enough, nobody can survive that slap. Adanale she gave a slap. But to Hanuman, it was like this small stinging of a mosquito bite. The sting was not so bad. What hurt him was, without any negotiation, she slapped me. What kind of a country is this? He became very angry. No Lanka is it? உடனே வந்து அரையறாளே எல்லாரும் போட்டு அரக்கர்கள் அரையர்கள் அரையர்துகள் அப்படி. Then he became very angry. So what he did was, he said, you slap me, I will also punch you அப்படின்னார் அவர். Then suddenly he thought, if I give her a punch with my right hand, she cannot sustain it, poor lady. அதனால with his left hand he gave her a punch. அவ்வளவுதான், her jaw broke and she fell down. And she started to cry. She said, Brahma told me to become the gatekeeper of Lanka. When I asked him, how long do I have to serve as the gatekeeper of Lanka, he said, until a monkey comes and beats you up. I thought he was joking, because I thought, what monkey can ever beat me up? I thought this was his way of saying forever. But luckily, I have been relieved of my duties. Thank you, Hanuman. Go freely into Lanka. This Lanka is now yours. Achieve your purpose here. Abdinishali, she gives permission to. Permission, and she stands aside and lets Hanuman enter in. Hanuman goes into Lanka and searches everywhere in Lanka. Lanka is very beautiful. Lanka is a very beautiful place. Like every other country, it is also very beautiful. All kinds of people are living there. Beautiful people are there, ugly people are there, educated people are there, uncivilized people are there, all kinds of people are there. He goes and sees everything. He searches everywhere. Starting from the outer precincts, as he slowly makes his way inside to the citadel. Every single house he goes, anganga name board potrukka. Outside everybody's house, there is a big name plate, whose house it is. Mahaparshva's house, Prahasta's house, Vidyunmali's house, Yupaksha's house, Kumbhakarna's house, Kumbha's house, Nikumba's house, Vidyunmali. Vibhishana's house, he sees Vibhishana's house also. Finally, one house, no name, Pata, biggest of all, the main palace, Ravana's palace. He enters into Ravana's palace also. Everywhere he is searching, but he is not able to find Sita. Finally, he enters into Ravana's palace, searches all the different places in Ravana's palace. There also he cannot find her. Finally, he enters into Ravana's bedchamber. It is late in the night. He enters into the bedchamber and he finds Ravana asleep, like a big mountain. He is sleeping, it seems. Like a mountain of black urad dal, he is sleeping. And all around him, all of his wives are also sleeping. Because Hanuman has to search for a woman, Adanal he goes and sees every one of them, which of them is Sita, which of them is Sita, but none of them can possibly be Sita. And as he is looking, suddenly he sees one woman who is apart from all the rest. There is a divine radiance upon her face, the calmness upon her face. Her face is shining with a lot of auspiciousness. She is clad in beautiful clothes, decked up in all manner of extraordinary ornaments. The Pathavadane, he thinks this lady of inestimable beauty must be Sita. He becomes very happy. He looks at her and he concludes, Siteti, this must be Sita. He concludes, he starts to become very happy. He jumps up from the pillar, gets down, jumps up again, gets down, goes up the pillar, looks at her, this is Sita. Comes down from here, says, this must be Sita. Spotayamasa chuchumbapucham. He claps himself on his arms, takes hold of his tail and gives a kiss to the tail. I have succeeded, I finally found Sita. With great excitement, he is jumping up and down. Suddenly, a thought comes to him. When Rama is unremittingly crying over there in Kishkinda, in Prashravanagiri, when he does not have a moment's respite, he cannot close his eyes to sleep peacefully. All the time he is thinking, Ha Sita, Ha Janaki. When he is thinking about her, how can she possibly deck herself up in beautiful clothes and ornaments and sleep so peacefully upon a soft bed? This is somebody else. She is a remarkable lady. She must be a remarkable Pativrata, but she is not Sita. Abudani he concludes, and it turns out she is Mandodari, the wife of Ravana. Ravana's wife is a very chaste woman, a very devoted woman, a devoted wife, virtuous wife she is, Mandodari. And even Hanuman, on looking at her, thought she perhaps may be Sita. That was the amount of virtue that Mandodari had. But the only reason why he rejects her is because she is sleeping without a care. Sita would not do that. Abdini, he rejects her. How can Hanuman know how Sita will be, what she will do or not do? He has never seen her. He has never before seen her. How can he say Sita will not do this? Because he knows Rama. Rama will not pine for somebody who will forget him and sleep happily. He knows. His confidence in Sita's character stems from Rama's behavior at this point in time. He keeps searching. Finally, he is not able to find Sita anywhere. He becomes very dejected, becomes very despondent. I did the impossible, jumped across the ocean, surmounted all manner of insurmountable obstacles. In the end, even after searching all of Lanka, I am not able to see Sita anywhere. Alas, is all of my effort in vain? Abadini starts to feel despondent. On top of it, another thought comes to him. I am a brahmachari. I am a man who is very strict in my discipline. And today I have entered into the bedchamber of another man and I have seen all his wives. I have committed a great adharma. I have failed in my sadhana, in my discipline. What a great mistake I have made. Abdina, first a thought comes to him. Then immediately another thought supersedes it. He says, I may have seen all of these women. The eyes have seen, but the mind was not disturbed even the slightest bit. Therefore, no dosha, no fault can be ascribed to me. Besides, if a cow is lost, we have to search in the cowshed. Like that, if a woman is lost, we have to search for her amongst women only. Therefore, no harm has been done, no foul. I have not committed any adharma. Abdini, he consoles himself at the same time. The failure to achieve the task, the purpose for which he has come, haunts him. He thinks, what is the use of having come here? What is the use of having done all of these accomplishments? In the end, if I am not able to serve the purpose, it is all in vain. If I go back now, what news will I take to everybody? No, sorry, I did not see Sita, I have to tell. If we go back to see Sugriva with this news, then Sugriva will kill all of us. After killing all of us, he will also commit suicide because he has failed Rama. On seeing Sugriva die, Angada will give up his life. Vali, Tara will give up her life. Ruma will give up her life. All of the monkeys will give up their lives because they have failed Rama. Rama, on seeing all of this and not being able to recover Sita, will also give up his life. Lakshmana, on seeing this, will also give up his life. When Rama does not return after 14 years, Bharata has promised to jump into the fire, he will jump into the fire. When Bharata jumps into the fire, Shatrughna will not be left behind. All their wives also will do so. The three mothers will do so. The royal family, seeing the entire royal family perish, all of Ayodhya will also perish. In a way, I will be responsible for the decline and the doom of all of these people because I have not succeeded in my task. Abdini, he starts to feel despondent. This kind of feeling also comes to everybody. We want to do something and we are not able to. Despite all our efforts, when it doesn't seem to be succeeding, we also feel this way. More so when we are doing it for somebody else, when we are doing it for somebody whom we adore and respect. We are doing it for our Lord and we fail, we feel all the more guilty. But we forget one important truth in all of this. What is the truth? We are not doing anything. What is that important truth? The important truth is we are not the doers. He is the one who has already given the ring to Hanuman. It was not merely a ring, it was a ring of confidence. It was a vote of confidence. It said, you alone will be able to accomplish this task. Rama is not giving the ring hoping Hanuman will succeed. Rama is giving it knowing Hanuman will succeed. The Lord already knows what we are and not capable of. We do not have to worry about anything. The task given to us, we simply need to go through with it without any sense of doership. You are accomplishing everything. You are doing everything. When even Hanuman stumbles for a moment and takes up this doership upon himself, and becomes despondent, the knowledge comes to him, comes to his aid. Alas, I am not the doer, the Lord is the doer. When the Lord is the doer, I shall not want, I shall not have anything to worry about. Adanala he says, Namostu Ramaya Salakshmanaya. Namostu Ramaya Salakshmanaya Devyai Chatasyai Janakatmajayai. Up until now he has been praying to Rama, but now suddenly he recollects, he realizes one thing, I am searching for Devi Sita. Without Sita's permission, how can I go and see her? Adanala I have to entreat her permission also. Abdingaradhanala he says, Devyai Chatasyai Janakatmajayai. Janakanandini, Devi Sita, Amma, I salute you, I prostrate to you, please show yourself to me, reveal yourself to me. And he prays to Rama, to Lakshmana and to Devi Sita. He prays to all the other devatas. Namostu Rudrendra Yamanilebhyo, Namostu Chandrarka Marudganebhyaha. To Indra, to Chandra, to Surya, to Vayu. He prays to everybody, to Arka, to Agni. He says, oh, all the lords, gods, thankfully I remembered, I am not the doer, you are all the forces that are making things happen. Abdin, when he prays, suddenly, up until now, even though he has searched so much, he has not noticed one place. Suddenly, after dedicating himself to the Lord, after recognizing and realizing that he is not the doer, he sees a beautiful garden, which until now he does not even realize how he has not seen it, how he has missed it, but now he sees it. Ashokavanam, Ashokavatika. Then he enters into that. Taking the name of the Lord, he enters into Ashokavanam. It's a beautiful man-made forest. It was made by Ravana. It was his pleasure garden. He would come there to have a happy time, to have a relaxed time. Angada, he has kept Sita there. Appa Anga Hanuman comes searching everywhere and he climbs onto a tree, a Simshipa Vriksham, a Simshipa tree. He chooses this particular tree because the leaves of this tree mirror the skin or the fur of the monkey. They are the same color, and therefore he could be well camouflaged, well hidden in this tree. As he climbs on to this tree, he looks around to see if there is any sign of Sita. Partha, in the distance, somewhere in the distance, there is a beautiful white temple, and inside that white temple there is a woman, radiant like the fire, but hidden by ashes. Like a beautiful lotus, but that has bloomed in winter. Like a extraordinary deer that has been separated from her kith and kin and instead surrounded by wild dogs. Abadiya, he sees this Devi, he sees this woman seated in the temple, surrounded by Rakshasis of different shapes and forms. One has only one eye, one has three eyes, one has a nose that looks like that of an elephant, one has no nose at all. Different kinds of creatures are there. He looks at all of these Rakshasis that are sitting there, and in the middle of it all is this Devi sitting. And what is she doing? Abdinnu Partha, constanta. Rama, 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 Ma Rama, Ra Ra Rama, 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 and constant Ramasmarana, Ramachintanayoda. She is sitting there.
रघुनन्दना सेतुबन्धना भक्तचन्दना रामा वन्दनमो रघुनन्दना श्रीदामा नातो वादमा नेभेदमा इदिमोदमा रामा ओडनु भक्ति वीडनु वरुण वेडनु नीवाडनु राम न्यायमा नीगादायमा इंकहेयमा रामक्षेममु दिव्यधाममु नित्यनेममु रामनाममु रामवेगरा करुणासागरा श्रीत्यागराज हृदया राम वन्दनं रघुनन्दना
हे Raghunandana, हे Rama, when are you going to come to rescue me? When are you going to come to protect me? That very day when Ravana took me and brought me here, I thought you will come. But alas, days have become weeks, weeks have rolled into months, and still there is no sign of you, no sign of you, no sight of you. Is the ocean the obstacle that is preventing you from coming to me? Could you not bridge the ocean? Setu Bandhana, can you not make a bridge across the ocean and come to me? Bhakta Chandana, are you not like the cooling sandalwood paste to the heat that the Bhakta suffers from? Shridhama, Nato Vadama. Do you have a disagreement with me? Is there a dispute with me? Ne Bhedama, am I a stranger to you? Am I somebody that you do not like anymore? Idi Modama, is it acceptable to you to leave me like this in this lurch? No matter what you do, oh, no, I will not leave this bhakti. I will not give up. I will not accept defeat. Orulav Edanu, I will not go and ask anybody else because Nivadanu, I am still yours. Therefore, as long as this life is there in this body, it belongs to you alone. You alone will have to come and rescue me. Anna, how long, Rama? Nyayama? Is this justified for you to delay for so long? Nikadayama, or is there some profit that you are finding in being away from me, separated from me, because I know your heart? You are not going to be happy when you are away from me. You are also going to be equally pining and crying in separation from me. That is the nature of your heart. Inka heyama muni geyama, oh, goal and the object of rishis and munis. Are you not looking at me because I am not one of those? Am I also not like a muni? Because Kshemamu, Ni Divya Dhamamu, Nitya Nemamu, Ramanamamu. Am I also not constantly doing a japa of Ramanama? That is my only vratha every day. That is my Nitya Niyama. My daily observance is the constant chanting of your name. Does that not qualify me also to be rescued by you, to be uplifted by you? Rama Vegara. Rama, come soon. Come quickly, Rama. Do not delay anymore. Karuna Sagara, O ocean of compassion, how long are you going to keep this Sita of yours in sorrow, in separation? Avadina, she is sitting there thinking about Rama, calling out to Rama repeatedly, hissing like a serpent, sighing heavily every once in a while. Rama, Rama. Avadina, she is spending her time looking at this woman, Hanuman is thinking, this must be Sita. Siteti, this must be Sita. Abdini is thinking. He looks at the facial features of Sita as described by Rama and everything tallies. The clothes that she was wearing tallies. The jewels that are not present on her tallies with the jewels that were gathered by them when it was dropped. Ellathiyum vechu paakrar physical characteristics he is looking at. The clothes and ornament that she is wearing or not wearing, he is considering and comparing. Above all, the bhakti, the dukkha, the sorrow in her, the one-pointed meditation upon Rama, all of that he is considering and he is saying, this is Sita. This must be Sita. Abdinne solli.
Prema swarupini janani ma. Prema swarupini janani ma. Sharana namostute Sai ma. Sharana namostute Sai ma. Prema swarupini janani ma. Jagadambe kripa kari Sai ma. Jagadambe kripa kari Sai ma. Karunamayi janani Sai ma. Karunamayi janani Sai ma. Tribhuvana palini Sai ma. Tribhuvana palini Sai ma. Sharana namostute Sai ma. Sharana namostute Sai ma. Prema
swarupini janani ma. Abadina Hanuman first darshan of Devi Sita. He sees that embodiment of prema. Enna prema appadina divine love, not only to Rama but to all the people that have come to Rama. Adan Sita inuடைய ஒரு greatness. What is that which is described as Sita? Appadina it is nothing but the great compassion of the Lord that is personified as the Divine Mother. Prema Swarupini, appadinu we are calling her. Yenna Bhagavanudaya prema, it is the Lord's love. Rama, that is why Rama is not separate to Sita, and Sita can never be separated from Rama because they are not two different individuals, one man and one woman. If we merely see Rama as a man and Sita as a woman, then what is the point of listening to Ramayana? Rama is that Parabrahman, the truth. Sita is compassion. Sita is Rama's compassion. Sita is the Lord's love that He bears for all of us. That is what has taken the form of the Divine Mother. That is what we have created as the Divine Mother. Therefore, the two are inseparable. How can the Lord and His love be ever separated? Lord here and love there. Physically, it looks like Rama is here and Sita is here. And Hanuman is able to see you are nothing but His love itself. If this love is not there, then He is not the Lord. That is why we keep singing Sita Rama, Radha Krishna, Sita Rama. Why do we say na? Without that prema, how can there be Rama? If prema is not there, Rama is not there, it will only be Ravana. Without prema, it is only Ravana. If Rama, prema has to be there. That prema is what has taken the form of Sita. The meeting of Rama and Sita is not like the normal, because we think of it in a human way, we superimpose that useless humanness on them also, and we think, oh, Rama and Sita, a man and a woman. No. When we are told not to consider yourself to be the body, would Rama think of himself as the body? Would Sita think of herself as the body? The instruction given to us is that you are not the body. Appa appear what a Parabrahma Swarupam Paramatma, Rama will he think he is the body? He is Sarvatha the Atma only. And the Atma Shakti irke, that Shakti of the Atma, Uladunil Aladila Adishaya Shakti. There is an extraordinary power, an extraordinary Shakti in you. That Shakti is Devi Sita. Hanuman is able to see that power of Rama, that love of Rama, the compassion of Rama, the daya of Rama, the karuna of Rama manifested itself sitting under that in the temple in the form of Devi Sita. We will stop here for today, and tomorrow we will come back and see the rest of this beautiful part of Ramayana, which is called Sundarakanda. The beautiful part. Ironically, this is the only part where Rama does not figure at all. And yet, it is called Sundarakanda, because what is so beautiful is the love of the Lord, the greatness of his devotees. The greatness of the devotee. Two people, Sita and Hanuman. Swami would often speak about Radha and Hanuman. Swami would say Radha's prema, Hanuman's bhakti. Once somebody had, a teacher had joined in Swami's college, and the first day, of reporting, it said to Swami, so what should I do? How should I be serving you? Swami looked at him and said, what will you serve me? You don't have Radha's prema, you don't have Hanuman's bhakti. In what way are you going to serve me? Whatever you do, do it as though it is an offering to me and go carry on. Because you see, Swami has been spoilt in the past. It's not our fault. It is the fault of those who came before us. Swami has seen Prahlada. He has seen Hanuman. He has seen Sita. He has seen Radha. After that, he sees us. After that, if he sees us, it is like ceasing to see. Borumbar. Enough and then we come and say, I want to serve you. Radha vanti prema ledu, Hanumantudu vanti bhakti ledu, inka em seva chestavu. Or qualification or taradharam andama. Should you not have some kind of a inbuilt qualification inside you to even come near him and serve him, as he becomes so cheap that anybody and everybody can go and serve him? He has received the service of Hanuman and Sita. The bar has been set so high. Not our fault, because these people came before us. Suppose we had come before Abdina, then he would have thought about us only. But unfortunately for us, Prahlada, Sita, Radha, Hanuman and all came before. So no, we don't have an option but to strive to reach their level. We have to reach their level. If Hanuman could reach it, we can also reach it. We should not immediately think only Hanuman can do it. We can also do it. We can also do it. We must be able to then live our lives like that. No other thought. No, I will not think about anybody else but you, Rama. Abdina Sita is sitting there. I will do anything for you. Abdina Hanuman is standing there. Apo when Swami looks at it and says, oh ho, Sita vanti bhakti, Radha's prema, Hanuman's bhakti. Abdina he says. So we will stop here on seeing these two beautiful characters, which is why it is called Sundarakandam, because they are going to be the main characters of this whole show. Only Sita and Hanuman, not even Rama. Valmiki calls it Sundarakanda. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu ma kaschid dukhavag bhavet, loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, loka samasta sukhino bhavantu, loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tatsad. Shri Saishwararpanamastu. Janaki Kanta Smaranam. Anjaneya Swami ki.